What's up, Transformers fans? Mondo the Dadbottomus Prime here. Yesterday, Season 2 of Transformers Cyberworld dropped. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I think it's a good start to Season 2. So I thought, it would be appropriate today to check out a Cyberworld figure. So we're going to review the Transformers Cyberworld Ultra Cyber Changer Yeti Hound. But quickly before we do, I haven't done the YouTube begging in a while, so if you could hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and all that jazz, we would really appreciate it. So here, of course, we have Yeti Hound in his alt mode with Elita 1 riding him, just to show you guys that Yeti Hound can do what the other Ultra Cyber Changers can do, which is have a smaller Cyber Changer, ride them, man like weaponry and stuff like that with using the Ultra Cyber Changer's accessories. I think it's a good feature, but I think, in practice, the regular Cyber Changers are still a little too big, to not make it look funny. Not a deal breaker or anything, but yeah, once again, and it's just funny. But that's pretty cool. But I will remove Elita 1. And we will take a closer look at Hound's alt mode. Thanks, Elita. Now here, they come with all the pieces, different bits and bobs to armor them up. Got a hammer. They're all done for Hound in clear blue plastic. You can also, if you're not using that configuration for Elita 1 or another Cyber Changer to ride them, you can plug them in along the various ports as usual, like so. And the hammer can go, you still have it like that, I guess, or anything you want to do really with it. But yeah, I'm going to take them off so we can take a closer look. Well, let's get the full effect first. Or you can just maybe put the hammer here or something. It goes somewhere, I think. But yeah, so there he is with the effect pieces on. You got the claws, more of the clear blue Energon Surge power up with like bone white claws. Take that off and just take a closer look at the alt mode itself. Get it all off. I do appreciate they come with accessories. So many. The Ultra Cyber Changers and the Armored Cyber Changers. Now, in the Energon Surge, before they came with those big ugly weapons. But anyway, this is the Yeti Hound. As you can see, he is like a type of snow machine, cast in primarily green and white plastic. Of course, you get some black, especially around the treads. And you can see the sculpt work there. So once again, some decent sculpt work, just not a lot of paint. We'll get into that a little bit more in robot mode. Here's the front. You got like that gold windscreen, nice Autobot symbol tampoed on for paint, and some silver for like the grill and the light area. But yeah, nice sculpt. Gets a little messy here because of the hollowness, which are the back of Hound's legs. But still a cool little snow machine. I do not know what else to call it, because obviously this is made to go in the snow, so I'm calling it a snow machine, snow truck, I don't know. But yeah, it's a really cool vehicle. Of course, sadly it doesn't roll. Cyber Changer or Cyberworld figures don't always have wheels, rolling wheels, at least under ultra size. But yeah, still a cool thing, cool vehicle. And of course, the interactivity with regular scaled Cyber Changers is a fun feature. Now in the package, Hound comes packaged in robot mode, but I wanted to mix it up a little bit and show you the alt mode and what he can do with the Cyber Changers. So we'll go ahead, because we're all done with that, we'll go ahead and take a look at his robot mode. And I have a little bit more to say about robot mode, and that's the other reason why I started in alt mode. So if I remember correctly, it shouldn't be that difficult. I think you just pop the arms like so. And then, why is it stuck? You're supposed to just be able to flip. Oh, they were stuck together. And then you flip the chest, split the legs, rotate down the arms. School's in session. That is one of my youngest son's old like school playset. We never remove the batteries, and it always goes off this time every day. He is way past, he's outgrown it. He's way older to be wanting to play with that. He could if he wanted to, but he is. And but anyway, That's what that noise is. So here we have Hound in robot mode, and I've been calling him Yeti Hound because that's, you know, what people have nicknamed him, because he is supposed to be like in robot mode, have like a Yeti vibe going on, being a snowbot. So as you can see here, he retains all the green and white from alt mode because, you know, their Cyberworld figures are simple transformations. His the front of the vehicle becomes his chest, which I think looks pretty cool. And, you know, we pretty much could see his arms and legs, or what would become his arms and legs in alt mode, but we'll take a closer look anyway. So apologies, I had to adjust the camera, but let's start by taking a closer look at that head sculpt. And as you can see, it is painted in silver, and he has like the gold, you know, gold color eyes, the same as the windscreen, which is cool that it matches. Now, if you look closely, because it's only got one color, silver, you can see like teeth coming out from the bottom of his jaw, hence the Yeti Hound, and then the detail around his face to look like a beard. Now, I wish some of that was painted, because I saved the box just for this to show you. As you can see, the box art has like a white beard, and I think they should have painted it white to bring out that beard detail, because unless you look up close, you don't really notice the beard, or you know what I mean? But up close, beard. And then the other things, you know, to bring, you know, give him the Yeti vibe, as you can see on his arms, like fur sculpt on his forearms, unpainted, so it kind of gets lost. From far away, it kind of just looks like wires. And then you get maybe a little more fur sculpt here, and some down at the lower legs going into the clawed feet. I wish that was painted. That's probably asking a lot for Cyberworld, but I kind of wish it was for this Hound, because you kind of lose the Yetiness of him, you know, unless you look really up close. Articulation wise, Cyberworld's very basic, nothing at the head, nothing at the waist. Arms can do a T, they go all around, of course no elbows. I'm not going to mention that too much, because by now we know you don't have elbows. You can do splits that far, you can rotate a little bit at the ball, and a past 90 knee bend. So staying with the theme of Cyberworld, we have limited articulation. Another thing we can do, of course, is add his Energon Surge bits. You can give him the hammer. You can give him the claws. And of course, you can put these things in different spots because of the multiple, you know, peg holes. And then you give him his surge effects here. So get in. How am I going to do that? Like, I think the instructions say like that. I mean, you can put them any way you want, but I always try to do what the instructions say for the video, just so you can get a look at what the instructions tell you to do. So plug it in like so. Oops, it's too high because he has multiple pegs, so you can position them in different ways. So there is, let's fix this. Whoop. Yeti Hound, all powered up with his Energon Surge power. And then, of course, size comparison in his robot mode. This is how he stacks up next to a regular Cyber Changer. Of course, bring Elita 1 back in for that demonstration. Apologies for going handheld, but when I was editing the video, I realized that I totally forgot to show his last little feature, and that is his, you flip the button and then you have his Energon Surge power coming out of his chest. So I wanted to make sure I showed that. So scaling back a bit, there is Yeti Hound all powered up. So that is my review of the Transformers Cyberworld Ultra Cyber Changer Hound or Yeti Hound. And overall, I think he's another fun addition to the Cyberworld line. I say that every time. This line isn't all about the details, the articulation. It is a kids line, and you know, kids of all ages, big kids included like myself, and it's just plain dumb fun. And I love how they are experimenting with the characters and switching things up. And I think it's cool and funny that they turned Hound into a Yeti. I just wish that for the Hound release, they added a little bit more paint so you could see some of that Yetiness shine through, I guess you'd say. But besides that, another fun figure. He has the accessories that you can mix and match, of course, with, you know, on him or with the plain cyber changers. Like, you could give Elite 1 some claws, like so, to go Wolverine style, which I think is cool. And, you know, it's all about mixing and matching and fun. I do still wish, I'll say it one more time, I still wish they at least gave these guys elbows, because it's a shame that they don't, because you could do, just having an elbow would up the fun factor and the playability factor. But yeah, there is Hound. Not much more to say. Another fun addition, like I said. Comment to let me know what you guys thought, if you watched it yet, of Season 2 of Transformers Cyberworld. I think it's off to a good start, and I can't wait to see what happens throughout the season. Also, let me know what you think of Yeti Hound here. I think I have only one Ultra Cyber Changer left to review, and that is the Soundwave. Oh, and of course, I think the Pirate Ship Prime and Mirage set are starting to pop up randomly in stores, and then we have the Ultra Magnus. So when I get them, I will review them as well. And until next time, thanks for docking.